Today I've got this nice Tanglewood acoustic guitar on the bench for repair. So it's come in with quite a high action, and part of the problem is that the bridge is starting to lift away at the back. So I've taken the strings off because it was lifting up quite a bit, but even without any tension it's quite easy to put a 10,000th feeler gauge behind the bridge, and that's going all the way up to the sides. Under tension there is about a millimetre gap, so that has to be glued back down. It's good to get this off now. One of the potential causes for a bridge lifting off is if the finish hasn't been completely removed underneath the bridge before gluing, and that leaves a little shelf which the glue can't fill. And there is a little bit of damage just around this area here, possibly caused by the bridge starting to lift and lifting the finish away. So it's possible that we may find that the finish hasn't been completely removed around the footprint of the bridge. In order to make sure that we can deal with that when we re-glue the bridge, I'm going to gently score around the outside of the bridge with a sharp knife to delineate exactly where the bridge fits, and then, if necessary, scrape away finish underneath so that we have a very good clean contact between the bottom of the bridge and the top of the guitar. I've removed the piezo pickup which was sitting in the groove for the saddle. We're going to protect the body of the guitar with a piece of cardboard, and protect the bridge with a piece of greaseproof paper. And I will use this heating pad to gently warm up the bridge to a temperature where the glue will melt and allow us to take the bridge off. So this is my setup for removing a bridge. So we've got the heating pad, which is sitting directly on top of the bridge, but with a piece of greaseproof paper underneath. Then we have just a wooden block and something heavy on top to hold it down. So the heating pad is simply connected to a power supply, and it's the heating pad will run from 12 volts, but at the moment it's drawing about 4.5 amps, so the voltage is a little lower. But this is giving us a good temperature to heat up the wood, just enough to relieve to melt the glue underneath. as you can see, it came off moderately well. It's taking a little bit of the surface with it, but what you can see is that there is a line of finish underneath the bridge, and that is the reason that the bridge has probably started to come away, because it was glued to the finish and not to the body of the guitar. So I'll need to clean up the bridge, scrape off this area of finish, and then re-glue the bridge. So I've given the bridge a bit of a polish and scraped the underside to make it clean and sanded it flat. And I've also scraped the inside of the bridge where it joins the body to get rid of the finish. And you can see there is a sort of a witness line where the finish used to be. And by leaving it there before, what's happened is that the glue hasn't stuck to the bridge properly, and it's lifted at the back. So now, when this goes in place, we should have a nice fit between the bridge and the top, and that should stay on.